everyone. Um, Happy Saturday, happy weekend. It is 3rd January, Saturday, 5:48 p.m. Newark, USA. I guess it's early morning in India right now. People are still waking up, I guess. So, like today is just a weekend. For you guys, it's Sundaying. For me, it's still Saturday. But just enjoying the music as always, I say. And today I wanna sing few songs. Just as usual, like sing is practice session kind of a thing for me. As I always say, there is no boundaries for a language, for music, as well as the kind of sounds we can process ultimately, because sound itself is something which is purely magical. No matter what language we speak, what language we listen to, any sound, it is purely a thing. Just like the trees waving on us. So when you walk in a forest, the kind of smell you feel, like the experience of a forest smell and the fresh air, all of that, that's kind of a magic. As well as when you walk on a beach on barefoot, you listen to some sort of a waves from the ocean, or when you sit next to a river, the waves, they actually transform the way you think. It's scientifically proven, like there are different frequencies at which our body responds differently. Like this is a factual basis, so we should never limit our languages of choice, or the way we listen to music to specific genre. Few people listen to only rock, metal, or just pop music or English music. Guys, this is just one genre, one language only. But ultimately there are like millions of songs. As I said, just a language, and music is just a sound. We can produce sound from any instrument with our voice, with flute, with shells from the ocean belt, or with trees, with drums, with flute, with guitar, with violin, with sitar, with dotara from Bengal, or shankha. Anyone, like anything is a music. And one thing I have lately realized is music and sound is the best therapy of all. You don't need to visit a doctor, you don't need to go anywhere. But if you really understand the mood you are currently in at whatever time, whatever the day, just align the music of choice as per the mood you are at that time point. That's all, because all we need is sometimes just a voice. That's all. I'm being a voice for our country as well as for the world, who can't speak up for themselves, as well as who are suffering, and the oppressed kind. I am just being a voice. So the same thing, the current thing what going on in this world is a big chaos, like mental health issues, or people feel lonely, all of that, silence. People need some company constantly. We need a content to consume, as well as to keep our brain occupied. And recent years, from when, like from COVID onwards, when Instagram has launched this reels, all of that, the TikTok, all of that, shorts on Insta or YouTube, the 15 seconds video, we are just addicted to the doom scrolling, guys. Like this thing we have to really stop immediately at this moment, because this was never part of our culture in humanity, in human history. The way internet, or the way the system is created, is not to make you smart but make you dumb, so that you rely on those services, on those subscriptions, as well as those chat GPT models forever. That is the main purpose of a business, to sell you a solution which doesn't exist in the first place. So why I am stressing so much about learning aspect, or listening to a lot of languages, or listening to the music throughout the day? Why? Simple answer. Our brain expands like n number of times, and our neurons, the cells, the complex neural network in our brain, functions on the basis of passing information. Like it can be a kb, milli kb, or gb, or terabyte, or doesn't really matter, because our human memory is endless. This is the reality, this is the fact. if I am able to remember a lot, if I am able to recall a lot of things, if I am able to sing so many songs without looking all of that, why? Because this is the content I have filled my brain with. All my memories, all the subconscious memories in my brain are filled with lot of information, useful information. Sorry, it was never about hatred, it was never about discrimination, as well as it was never about unnecessary things which I feed my brain to. So why I want to stress about the Insta Reels, all of that, it is something which is causing us the attention loss, attention span being reduced from hours to minutes to seconds now. So earlier, when we were studying in ancient cultures, like ancient civilizations, not just in India or anywhere, studies or learning aspect has always been a major part of our culture, guys. This is a reality. People used to spend hours sitting outside in the sunlight under the trees in desert or in next to a river or an ocean, in solitude in a forest or wherever possible, not inside the room occupied with that 5G network, unlimited Wi-Fi with 100 or 300 Mbps speed, playing the PS5 games or watching that random Instagram reels where it doesn't make any sense to us. This was not part of our learning. That's why people from those generations, at least people from my parents' generations, why the way they think is different, the way they act, it's different, the way they live life, it's different, the way they see things is different, because their brain is filled with that content and their perspectives change based on what we consume. So the message clearly is, what you consume is ultimately going to consume you, and you are going to become exactly the person what you regularly be in contact with, be it with people, be it with ideologies, be it with thoughts, be it with the music choice or with the language or anything or the words itself, because everything is a vibration, guys, at the end of the day. This is a simple fact of life. So vibration, that changes everything. As I said, the vibrations we receive from the ocean, from God, from the sky, from thunder, from rain, as well as when somebody speaks a word or anything, so everything carries a vibration, and we call it vibes in our fancy language, in the Gen Z terminology. That's what the vibes all about. So what vibe are we picking up? That says what we are, and our vibe attracts our tribe. That's a famous saying in English. I've learned all of this while traveling. So education can happen through traveling. Traveling is one of the best ways of learning, as well as, meeting and talking to people, but right people, not everybody. As I said, our life is limited, our time is limited on this earth, and when you heal yourself through music, trust me, it's gonna alter your brain like anything. When you listen to music throughout the day, instead of watching a reels or anything, trust me, but rather you will learn a different language, and the way you think or the way you see the world or the way you master any language, that's gonna be really really different. And why I'm able to speak better English than anybody else, from my classmate or from my family, at least I'm not comparing myself to anybody in this world, but comparing to myself 10 years ago versus now, what changed in me in the past 10 years is the amount of time I invest in things like learning aspect or listening to the music, because music is ultimately a therapy, as I always say. um Give it a try, start singing, nobody is going to judge you. First of all, we have to remove that thought process of somebody is going to think something about us. Who are they, them, he, she, really doesn't matter. There are 8 billion people on this earth, or even more, I guess. So how many people's opinions really matter to us, guys? Even our opinion doesn't really matter in this world, because we are all just a speck of sand in this massive universe. So first of all, we have to put aside the judgmenting thing about people, as well as people whoever judges, we should never take that personally. If someone is giving you a feedback to improve upon something, happily take the feedback and just work on it. That's a really good thing. If somebody is investing time to give a feedback to you, that is really awesome. Trust me, it is how we can improve ourselves. We need such people in our life who can give feedback to us which is genuine. So that's how we improve ourselves. So every time Apple releases an iOS update, why? How they're making it better? Every year they produce the same product but with little bit of betterments. I know that it's not the complete innovation like how it was done in the past iPhone era or iPod era, but eventually they are getting there. They are making progress every year. So we can take inspiration from brands like Apple rather than taking Instagram from Kacha Badam dance on Instagram reel. That's all I have to say. So, what you take inspiration from, how you think, how you see the world, what is in your brain or in your thoughts, your ideology about life or about the society, that says what your life is all about. So, it's all about consciousness. It's a massive topic. So, let's get straight into the music. We will talk more about this in coming sessions, as I said. But my always recommendation is never judge anybody in life, never spend time thinking wrong or bad about anybody, never consume a negative content, be it good, be it coming from the ultimate source, because you are not in control of something. So there is a massive chaos that's going on across the world everywhere. So how many bad news are you gonna really be concerned about? So we only focus about the chaos that happens in our town, in our street, in our locality, only in our country or in our city. But we don't really concern about something happening in Sudan or what's happening in Venezuela or something happening in Japan or Russia. Why? We think that they are different from us. They are not people. That's how reality humanity thinks nowadays, because there is a war going everywhere in every country, be it civil war or emotional war or kind of a thing. Everyone is fighting a war in our lives. Trust me, every one of us going us through a lot. Even the richest of richest, we think that they don't have any problems, but trust me, rather they all go through something in life. So we are no one to judge anybody in life. At the same time, we should make time to keep ourselves engaged something positive. Like learning music is ultimately a blessing in life, is what I felt. If I'm able to learn so much, it's only possible because my brain accepted all of that differences and unity in diversity. How? Music. That's only thing. Sound. Ultimately, sound is the thing which changes everything. So the way we speak, the tone we use, the words we choose, how we speak, that says what we are ultimately, how we treat somebody, how we respect someone, what our manners are, all of this. So instead of worrying about all of these things, we are wasting time playing video games. I'm not denying it's a good thing, but there has to be a limit for everything. Too much of everything is not good. That's why we are losing the attention span and we are relying more on the AI, as well as the AI is becoming smarter and people are becoming dumb. That's a reality. In 2000s, we used to remember at least 20 mobile numbers, landline mobile numbers, along with the PIN code or the STD codes, all of it. Right now, ask any kid from this generation how many mobile numbers do they remember? Do they remember their whole family mobile numbers? Do they know their family, friends' birthdays? Why are we becoming so dumb? We think that we are smart because we hold a smartphone. We have the MacBook Air or Pro, whatever, and we think that we are pro just because we use those pro versions. But trust me, it is not the reality. Knowledge is ultimately a blessing to everyone. So wasting time in anything else, rather learning something in life is always useful. That's what I believe, and that's what our culture has been teaching us. And music, trust me, it is always been in every culture, not just in India, not just in Latin countries or Native American culture or Africa or China or Japan, but rather it is global. Music is something which connects all of us humans, doesn't matter, because it's sound ultimately. So stop discriminating that I don't really understand that language, rather you start learning the language. That's all I have to say. Use your brain. If you think you are smarter than the AI, or if you think you are smart than many people, put your efforts in learning and prove it through, rather than just thinking about that you are smart. That's all I have to say. um That's a lengthy message, I know, but it's really, really important for all of us to really understand what I said. And now, let's start with the music, guys. Just waiting for this time. So today I have picked some songs from each language, each genre. It's gonna be random, like a mashup kind of a songs. But I'm gonna just sing as usual from different languages. But let me start with something which I really love always, like A.R. Rahman music. Hats off to A.R. Rahman. Like I can keep thanking him throughout the day, throughout my life, for creating such music, such poetry. Through each word he has written, I have learnt all the languages and able to fall in love with Hindi, Arabic, Tamil, Telugu, Kannada, Malayalam. Why not? Because the way he creates the music, I guess nobody else could do better than him in India. This is my opinion purely. It is subjective or objective, whatever the way you feel. But A.R. Rahman is the best artist, at least for me in India. So let me start with a beautiful song what he has created from the movie Highway. This movie is one of my favorites. This has come in 2014. Alia Bhatt, she acted really well in this movie, and the whole album, Highway album itself, is purely magical. And this song, let's start with this today. तूले नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 तूले नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 तूले नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 तूले नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का मिट्टे पान की किलोरी लट्टा सूट गाला होरी फट्टे मार की पिलोरी दुगनी मैल मैल के कूद फांद के छक छोड़े मौला तेरा मालिया हरियाली जंगल माली तूने घर गाली बैताली उसकी कदम कदम रखवाली हाईवे लुक नाच की सोच सोच के क्यों है आप डाली तूने नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 शर्फ खुदा का अली 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 शर्फ खुदा का अली 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 ओ अली ओ अली ओ रे चली 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 चलियो अली अली तेरी गली वो तो चली अली अली तेरी गली चलियो ओ चिकनियो पटाखा गुड्डियो नशे में उड़ जाए रे हाय रे सच कपे तपे गिलियो पटाखा गुड्डियो नशे में उड़ जाए रे हाय रे सच कपे तपे गिलियो आज कुमारी शर्म उतारी चार पधारी नाम गगन से चकारी आगे छली 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 आज कुमारी शर्म उतारी चार पधारी नाम काले थान दुनिया जाए वो तो चली 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 अली 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 तूने नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 तूने नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम चुकनी रुक भी करदा होए चुकनी रुक भी नीर को भी दर्दा होए जिसने पूछे ता हर कोई पिछली फसल किसे ना कोई कर भी रख सके ना कोई दर्दा ना पर ही मर जानी बट्टी बारिश का है पानी कितना ठीक जहान से आनी चिकनी मैली से हो जानी तूने नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 नाम रब का नाम साई का अली 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 शर्फ खुदा का अली 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 शर्फ खुदा का अली 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 साई रे मेरे साया मैंने तो तेरे तेरे न छटिया डोरिया 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 So that is something I really love. The movie, which is amazing. You guys should definitely watch the movie Highway. Imtiaz Ali movies and A.R. Rahman combination has always one of the best ever in Bollywood, I believe. The movie is Rockstar Jab We Met a lot. I mean, Imtiaz Ali's work and A.R. Rahman work. So that's all I have to say. He's one of my favorite directors of all time, as well as A.R. Rahman is always the best musician for me in India, at least. I don't agree with anybody else, but I agree for myself because I love A.R. Rahman music. More than anything. Then next, let's go with some randomness because random things are beautiful. Spontaneity, life is all about spontaneity, so we can't expect life to go in a same track as we expect it to be, though we plan it a lot. But life is ultimately spontaneous, so you have to be really really quick, embrace the change, whatever it's going on right now, and be able to adapt to the new things and then get adjusted, feel home yourself. It's really tough, it's not that easy as I say, but it is doable. Trust me, that's all I can say. And now let's go to some of my favorite songs. So let's do an old song, old Telugu song. This is one of my favorites, and there you go. La 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 la. La 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 la. ఆకాశం ఏనాటిదో అనురాగం ఆనాటిది ఆకాశం ఏనాటిదో అనురాగం ఆనాటిది ఆవేశం ఏనాడు కలిగెను ఆనాడే తెలిసిందది ఆవేశం ఏనాడు కలిగెను ఆనాడే తెలిసిందది ఆకాశం ఏనాటిదో అనురాగం ఆనాటిది ఆకాశం ఏనాటిదో అనురాగం ఆనాటిది ఏ పువ్వు ఏ తీపిదన్నది ఏనాడో రాసున్నది, ఏ ముద్దు ఏ మోగిదన్నది ఏ పొద్దు రాసున్నది. బంగాలై పెరవేయు వయసుకు అందాలే దాసోహమనగా, మందారం విరబోయు పదములు మదవులనే చవి చూడమనగా, పరువాలే ప్రణయాలే స్వప్నాలే స్వర్గాలే, ఎన్నెన్నో శృంగార లీలలు కన్నుల్లో రంగేలి అలజడు. ఆకాశం ఏనాటిదో అనురాగం ఆనాటికి, ఆవేశం ఏనాడు కలిగెను ఆనాడే తెలిసిందది. ఆకాశం ఏనాటిదో అనురాగం ఆనాటికి. ఏ మేఘం ఏ వాన చినుకై చిగురాకై మొలకెత్తును, ఏ రాగం ఏ గుండెలోతున ఏ గీతం పలికించును. హృదయాలే తల తీసి తనువుల కలబూసి మరిపించమనద, కౌగిలిలో చెల తీసి మొదలుని కలిగించి గలిపించమనగా, మోహాలే దాహాలే సరసాలే సరదాలే, కాలాన్నే నిలవేసి కలలకు ఇవ్వాలి వెలలేని విలువలు. ఆకాశం ఏ నాటిదో అనురాగం ఆనాటిది, ఆవేశం ఏనాడు కలిగెను ఆనాడే తెలిసిందది. లా 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 Ha. So that's all. So now you really understand why I love old songs and Telugu music, any language for that matter. Ilayaraja, Balasubramaniam, 80s, 90s, 70s, 60s, all the music from all the generations, from all the languages, every song is amazing. Every music is beautiful, except what's currently going on, the discrimination, the wars, all of that, killing people, hating people, all of that. Because in our parents generation, when our grandparents generation, they have seen a lot of toughness in life, guys. That's why they were tough and they were kind at the same time. But we are thinking that we are tough, but we are very weak, as well as we are very sensitive. We all are actually, this generation need to really understand the values, morals, ethics, what our parents generation has to teach us. That's all. I don't want anybody to become Newton or Einstein or anything, but rather a good human being. At least take inspiration from our own parents. None except our own parents or our brothers or our best friends or anybody. Let's become like that. Let's bring back the old goodness of 80s or 90s, guys. This is enough. The Gen Z thing, I can't take it more. So let's do it. We can do it. That's all. And next, some surprising song. What else it can be? Ah, so as usual, this is my favorite language now currently, Arabic. So I'm gonna sing a song in Arabic language. This is my favorite Arabic track, Tamalimak. This is by Emir Diop, and this is like one of the top ranked songs across the history from Arabic language. So this song is dedicated to everybody from Middle East, from Tunisia, from Dubai, from across Africa, or from Arab world who are my friends from Turkey, all of that, and even people in India or USA or across the world who absolutely love Arabic music for what it is. So let's sing the song and tell the world why I love Arabic songs or Arabic music. تملي معاك، ولو حتى بقيت أغني في قلبي هواك. تملي معاك، تملي في بالي وفي قلبي ولا بنساك. تملي بعيش من لو حتى بروم وياك. تملي معاك، ولو حتى بقيت أغني في قلبي هواك. تملي معاك، تملي في بالي وفي قلبي ولا بنساك. تملي بعيش من لو حتى بروم وياك. تملي حبيبي مشتاقلك، تملي عليا تندهلك، ولو حواليا كل الكون بكون يا حبيبي محتاج لك. تملي حبيبي مشتاقلك، تملي عليا تندهلك، ولو حواليا كل الكون بكون يا حبيبي محتاج لك. تملي معاك، معك قلبي معك روحي يا ألا حبيب، يا ألا حبيب. مهما تكون بعيد عني لقلبي قريب. هو يا عمري الجاي وحارتي يا أحلى وسيم. تملي معاك، معك قلبي معك عمري يا ألا حبيب، يا ألا حبيب. مهما تكون بعيد عني لقلبي قريب. عمر الجاي الحاضر يا أحلى وسيم. تملي حبيبي مشتاقلك، تملي عليا تندهلك، ولو حواليا كل الكون بكون يا حبيبي محتاج لك. تملي عليا تشتاقلك، تملي عليا تندهلك، ولو حواليا كل الكون بكون يا حبيبي محتاج لك. تملي حبيبي مشتاقلك، تملي عليا تندهلك، ولو حواليا كل الكون بكون يا حبيبي محتاج لك. تملي عليا تشتاقلك، تملي عليا تندهلك، ولو حواليا كل الكون بكون يا حبيبي محتاج لك. تملي عليا تشتاقلك، تملي عليا تندهلك، ولو حواليا كلكم كابني يا حبيبي محتاج اللحن. So that's all. And today, let's end this episode with one last song. This song is again A.R. Rahman composition. I love A.R. Rahman so much. I can't wait singing his songs or listen to his songs as usual. Today, let's feel the energy. Let's appreciate the guys from Delhi. This movie is Delhi 6. So, guys from North India, do you think I am biased for you? No, I love Hindi language absolutely the way I love all the other languages. So, this is Masakali for you guys. We have lot of other songs that is from Tamil, from Malayalam, from Bengali, from Marathi, all of that that's lined up for next once. Wait for that. And let's end our day with a beautiful song, Masakali, Masakali. That's all. And that's the Saturday vibe I want all of us to carry at the end of the day. No matter what goes in life, just be happy, keep smiling, and my culture or the culture whatever I have learned is just be kind towards everybody, just give a smile, have a smile on your face, and see the magic how life works for you. uh that's all I have to say, and let's sing the song, guys. Masakali from Delhi 6, from हमारे दिल्ली वालों के लिए. मसक्कली मसक्कली उड़ मटक्कली मटक्कली 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 जरा पंख झटक कर दूर अटक और लचक मचक के दूर भटक उड़ डगर डगर कसबे कूचे नुक्कड़ बस्ती में ये तड़ी से मुड़ अदा से उड़ कर ले पूरी दिल की तमन्ना हवा से जुड़ अदा से उड़ फुर 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 तू हीरो बना रे मसक्कली मसक्कली उड़ मटक्कली मटक्कली मसक्कली मसक्कली उड़ मटक्कली मटक्कली. घर तेरा सोलोनी बादल की कॉलोनी दिखला दे टहंगा इन सबको जो उड़ना ना जाने उड़ियो ना डरियो कर मनमानी 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 बढ़ियो ना मुड़ियो करना दानी उड़ियो ना डरियो कर मनमानी 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 बढ़ियो ना मुड़ियो करना दानी तन ले मुस्कान ले कैसा हवा बस्तान ले तू जान ले कैसा हवा मसक्कली मसक्कली उड़ मटक्कली मटक्कली मसक्कली 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 उड़ मटक्कली तुझे क्या गम तेरा रिश्ता गगन के बांसुरी से है पवन की गुफ्तगू से है सूरज की रोशनी से है उड़ियो ना डरियो कर मनमानी 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 बढ़ियो ना मुड़ियो करना दानी उड़ियो ना डरियो कर मनमानी 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 बढ़ियो ना मुड़ियो करना दानी ले मुस्कान ले कोई सन बस्तान ले तू जान ले कोई सन हवा मसक्कली मसक्कली उड़ मटक मटक मटक्कली मसक्कली मस मस मसक्कली मटक 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 मटक. So that's all for today, guys. Happy Saturday, happy weekend. Keep smiling, keep rocking. Never judge anybody. Don't hate anybody in life because life is ultimately very simple to live, enjoy. We complicate it by doing all of that sophistications, all of that, the modern chaos. We can keep things very simple the way it is. That's all I can say for now. Signing off. Keep smiling. Take care of yourself. Have a good weekend. I'm your Mowgli. Jai Hind. Bye.